Hey guys, Jacob here. I'm normally the one behind the camera bringing you all the photos and videos, but today I'm sitting next to this guy, Josh Huff, of course, and we just got back from Salina, their first event. So we're here to kind of go over some footage with you, show you how that went.
It's our first time driving like this since last season, you know, no go-karts this off season, as I know everyone missed the videos. We're gonna show you a little something we shot last year in August.
Yeah, we love Salina, and we wanted to kind of show you why last year never got released, but guess what? I got it edited, so here it is.
Josh Huff here with Huff Racing. We are at Salina today with the Salina region, SCCA, doing an autocross event. This is our second time out here this year. First time with the Golf R. Jacob and I are excited to come see what we can do with it now. Got a tune on it and some good tires, and we're gonna throw it around the track today. Kind of limited by the space that we have here. It's nice and long. You get great grip, probably second or third only to Lincoln in my mind as far as the grip level. You have a great cement base here. Used to be an airstrip. Being based out of Kansas City, one of the many benefits that we have is being close to 3 or 4 regions. One of our favorite ones, my first region, my first course that I started at was Salina. Big reason I came back was because of how nice the people are. It's a smaller group, usually 30 to 40 people on any given race, and a lot of people traveling. So, you know, we travel about 2.5 hours, and that's not uncommon. A lot of people are coming out here, driving 3 or 4 hours, you know, 4 in the morning to get out here to race, to have a good time. And it really makes it special, you know, just people that are dedicated to something that, you know, just having fun. So I can tell you that without a doubt, the Salina region, one of the nicest groups of people in the entire country. And if you want to learn how to race, come out here. They're going to help you out. They're going to make you faster, and you know, you're going to enjoy yourself.
So that was kind of a challenging event.
Yeah, the R was still kind of new at that point to us. It just got the tune.
Yeah, there really wasn't much done to it at all. It had the fast car sticker on it, but it wasn't an extremely fast car yet.
That was just like hopes and dreams. I think we said the sticker added like 5 horsepower.
Yeah, believe and achieve.
Josh took first place by like over 3/10, and I hit 11 cones across 4 runs. So even though this guy is the cone king in Kansas City, I am the cone killer. My very first time, Salina, of course, where else would I go? And just murdered as many cones as, I'm an aggressive driver, what can I say?
Yeah, you know, he's continued to live that life of riding on the edge and murdering cones.
We'll see if I can bring that to KC this year, or if he's still gonna take the tally.
Yeah. So we took the chance to head down to Salina for our first event. It was the week before Kansas City, just a good chance to, you know, like we said, dust the cobwebs off. It's, you know, it's gonna be a version of a slalom, kind of back and forth, but at the end is where the difference is, as you've probably seen in some of our videos, the turnaround, the different ways that they'll change it. And one of the big things with having a limited amount of course workers is that at this event they decided it was so simple that it made it so hard. It was a single cone where you're used to like, oh, here's all my space.
I know exactly kind of where to go.
Yeah, that was, I think, what made this course so fun. Was you get out there and you look at all this open space and you're like, what is the best way to attack this?
So with a little course complexity comes some DNFs.
20% of all runs.
Yeah, it was kind of, I guess it was the temperatures.
Yeah, it was definitely temperatures, and then, you know, you get on the edge of the surface and there's some loose cement, but in the middle it feels like Lincoln, and that's why I really love that.
Yeah, when it's good, it's real good at Salina.
Really good. You can slalom. I slalom better there than anywhere else that we've raced.
He kills me in the slaloms.
Yeah.
I went first as far as the DNFs go. This was the early part of the run, but slalom, 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 easy, just left, right, left, and then yeah, you kind of just saw it. Wrong side of the cone. And then I just decided to just like, whatever, we're just gonna. So
now it's a parade lap.
Is what it is. It's so easy to get into that just like groove. And Josh was the next between us to DNF on one of his runs.
Yep.
And it's like pretty much the same thing, just a little earlier in the course, right?
And then I just couldn't get back.
Oof.
Yeah. I was flying through that box. So then, yeah, that just.
It happens.
It happens.
It's basically the same thing. But what's unique about Josh, and a learning opportunity for all, is when you DNF, for sure, you botched it, even like hitting a few cones, I would say, in a run. You get to like try some different stuff on the rest of the course as you make your way in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's faster if I do this.
Should I go 10 miles an hour faster in this? Or, if you're a team player, how much heat can I put into these tires? So
to the tape.
Yeah.
Turn around, one cone. Incredible. Unfortunately for Josh, he had to do the restart of shame.
Yeah, which with the push button, you just kind of still feels cool.
I like the hang loose though, no pride lost.
No, yeah,
That's what we're there for, is to have fun. And then I got the last DNF of the two of us, so between us we had 3.
Yeah.
Kind of a similar thing as before, but this time it's my 5th of 6 run. I'm just trying to take as much speed as possible. And yeah, just, I could have like tried to get over, hit the brake, get over. I would have either scrubbed too much speed, probably still would have hit the cone. So I just chose to keep it pointed the right direction.
Put a couple pounds extra in the back and got that the dancing,
so
that we like to feel.
Josh goes out for his 5th run, puts down his personal best. And then I go out right after him for my 6th run. I put down my personal best. So right in that like time of day, we had the car where we wanted it. Good fuel load, probably. Best the surface could have been, best the tires could have been. Our launches were like pretty much the same. Second gear like perfectly in sync.
Yeah, it really was.
And then slalom was even,
right till
pretty
there.
even. Yeah, more exit speed was all that was.
I put brakes on. I don't think you did there.
Yeah, and this from there on, it's just I have just a little more speed, which is just like compounds.
Already through look at that.
Yeah, so when you get here, Josh actually does pretty good on the way he does this. Kind of takes a wider radius.
Man, I caught up a lot there. I made a lot of. Oh, you got that car around. You got it around. You backsided that cone so well.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that in a little more detail in a minute. And just
through the finish,
man, barely getting it, and you were too. We're just hanging on to it. Yeah, both of them are really fast runs. I mean, this car is not a slouch.
I can feel that. Like my heart rate is.
So here's us back at the start, a little slower. Again, hit that second gear, just beautiful.
You get your hand up to the wheel really fast.
Yes.
Your shifts are.
It's right back to it. And you can see here, to just get things started, like Josh is just a little more steering angle than me. And as this first slalom progresses, you kind of see that trend. That means a wider radius, more distance traveled. It's not necessarily less, throttle input between the two of us. It's just that slightly wider radius, a little more steering. Going into like the third part of the third sector of the course, we're synced back up, heading into the hairpin. There goes Josh into third.
Fourth. Where do I want to be? Second. I somehow did this pretty quickly though. This is all.
Yeah, this is half speed, so.
Yeah, I'm learning manual still. I did not have the benefit of growing up an actual cool kid.
So I get back on the gas, kept the RPMs up pretty decently, even though it was low speed, and I can carry a little bit of speed out of there. So
now we're shifting at the same time again. We're
synced back up on shifts. So we had at the beginning of the course, we were synced up into second, and now we're back into third, second at the same time. Yeah, so then we just go into third.
Into third, yep. This part was fast. You're holding on, and I was just like, okay, this is too much speed, but I wanted to catch it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best, that's where the good stuff is when you're a little scared. So this is a good example of the first time of driver choice. besides the hairpin, which everybody's going to do differently no matter what.
Yeah.
Chicago box.
Yep.
So I went left, Josh went right. We didn't really talk about that. What was up? Did you just feel better over there? Or was it because of where you were headed after?
I think it's because it's partially where I was heading after. I don't know that I did it the same every time. I know I did the slalom differently at least one run. I just was kind of playing it by ear. I knew I could fit on either side, and wherever the car was that I had to put the least steering input was kind of my plan. Just
keep that speed up.
Loosey-goosey.
Yeah. And then it does work out nicely because as we get into the other part of driver choice for this course, I go left at this slalom. Josh chooses to scrub off a bunch of speed at the beginning, get over to the right side. So you can see this timing bar starting to head my direction. Pays off for Josh towards the end of the slalom as we head now to our first. Josh is starting to catch back up because he can accelerate through that last obstacle that I have to turn around. And then, yeah, it's just a sprint to the end.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a good day, considering like the temps and everything, and I had fun. I was kind of chasing Phil,
Yes.
As far as time goes, and what that guy can put down in a G Street GTI was awesome to watch as we work course.
He always makes me feel bad about myself. He drives so well. Phil took his top
Phil took packs,
which is great. Again, G Street car. It's a proven platform. Ron Williams last year took a national championship with the DSG.
We know you guys are coming out to race with us.
Yes.
Make sure you come out to Kansas City for the mid-div event. That's a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday. So it's the 29th and 30th?
29th and 30th, those are the dates for that.
Go to Motorsport Reg and look up Kansas City Region, SCCA. Get signed up, it's cheap. You can do one day, you can do both days. You get a discount if you come out both days.
Yep. There's usually about 120 of us at a regional event.
Talk about like one of the best times to come out for your first time too.
Yes.
Like all the people, this is mid-division. Yes. So people from Wichita, Topeka, from Oklahoma, from Lincoln.
St. Louis.
Ton of people coming out. So there's so many people that are going to want to share knowledge, help you get started, teach you things about your car, because guarantee somebody else out there has what you have.
Yes.
So yeah, come on out, sign up to Kansas City, and at the very least get out there and come watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we have done our first Kansas City event in real life, so that video is on its way. Just keep an eye out on this channel.
Like, subscribe.
All that good stuff.
The notifications.
Broadcast Racing, Huff Racing. Between the two of us, you know, we've got you covered.
Yeah. You want to see more of these beautiful faces.
Oops. Huff Racing. Beautiful faces, green shirts.
Green shirts.
Or something.
Green shirts, wide eyes, can't look.